After months of claiming there's nothing to see here, the citizenship crisis has finally caught up with the Labor Party. Today, Senator Katie Gallagher referred herself to the High Court, with 4 of her colleagues under a dark grey cloud as well. And the government has some tricky answers or questions to answer as well. Jonathan Lee joins us now from Canberra. Jonathan, this is pretty damaging for Bill Shorten, right?
Yeah, it certainly is. Today the opposition's done its best to look like the party that's finally trying to resolve this mess, but there's no doubting for several months now Bill Shorten has stared down journalists, maintaining his party doesn't make mistakes like this. Tonight, one of his senators has been referred to the High Court. Referred, re-elected, now reinstated. Barnaby Joyce back as up to 9 more try to shake off accusations of dual citizenship.
The return of the Deputy Prime Minister.
After bleating for months, the ALP's vetting process is rolled gold.
We have a strict vetting process. There's no cloud over any of our people. Let's be straight here.
Comes the damning news. 5 of its own are in serious doubt.
The Australian people are sick of this constitutional crisis. I can tell the honourable member what the Australian people are sick of: the dishonesty, the twist and turn of the Leader of the Opposition. The cover-up! This is an opposition that cannot be trusted.
Victorian David Feeney revealing he's lost his UK paperwork.
I accept that I've been unable to produce the requisite notice of renunciation.
Submitting in his disclosure he may not have been included on the register of persons who have renounced their British citizenship. Senator Katie Gallagher today referring herself to the High Court.
I have formed the view that my situation should be considered by the High Court, despite the lack of any legal advice indicating I have a problem that warrants referral.
If I'd known back then everything that I know as of today, sure, I would have used different words.
Labor is willing to refer 3 more of its own: Josh Wilson, Justine Key and Susan Lamb, along with 2 others already in question. Add to that crossbencher Rebecca Sharkey, but only if the government does a prison swap of sorts, referring 4 MPs the PM says are legit.
Tit for tat is no substitute for justice.
Amongst the speculation and chaos, Parliament is trying to pass same-sex marriage laws. It hopes to do that tomorrow, finally clearing the decks to resolve citizenship. If Labor won't refer its own, the government is threatening to do it for them, potentially paving the way for a super Saturday of by-elections after Christmas.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas!
Now, a short time ago, Labor tried to pass a motion to refer 4 more of its own MPs in exchange for a crossbencher and 4 of the government's MPs to the High Court. The government had the numbers to block that on the floor, but what that tells us is the opposition believes that 4 of its own MPs have serious questions to answer. Hopefully we'll see this resolved tomorrow. Sandra.